We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by my running mate here tonight. It's Jay Williams.
Ed, always a pleasure. Do you see the intensity in their eyes tonight? Do you see that passion? We're going to have a barn burner. Let's check it out.
You can see it. You can feel it. I know this takes you back. Let's do this thing. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nuggets. Throws it up. Flushes down the slam. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
It's Denver's ball. Jamal Murray. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Whoa, what a finish.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
To Porter. On the shot clock. Rudy Gobert sends it away. Shot clock violation. Jay, we talk about it all the time. The coaches in this league, who best puts their players in a position to shine? And now I give you Quinn Snyder.
I remember Quinn Snyder, after an ugly loss to Atlanta last year, really made some changes to their system. And here's the thing I love about Quinn Snyder. He recruited me when I was 15 and 16 years old. He was an assistant coach at Duke. The way he spoke to me really got me to buy in. He taught me that it was about being part of something bigger than yourself. And when you buy into what Quinn Snyder preaches, that's how you end up beating OKC in the first round NBA playoffs.
Can't miss those.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Referees called it. That was intentional.
It's way too early in the game to be intentionally fouling like that. Keep your cool, man. Calm down.
Jokic. His first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Quinn Snyder signals for time. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Jamal Murray. Mitchell with the rebound. Count the basket at the rim. Murray into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. To Jokic. Beyond the arc for 3. And he called Jokic. We come to you from South Florida. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And Jay, it's Miami-Dade County. It's the land of D-Wade. It's a place unlike any other.
No doubt about it, Ed. Every time you see the flash play, it reminds you of greatness. No doubt he's going to show that tonight on the court.
Philadelphia begins the game with the basketball. He'd come up with it. Fires the three. Not that time. Embiid to Tobias Harris. Going to launch beyond the arc.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
Tobias Harris is going to get 3 shots here. A career 81% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. It's the second. One more coming. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Miami's got it. Butler. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Horford. His first effort off the mark. Butler to bring it up. Down 3. Here comes the screen. Butler. And throws it down.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Simmons into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. To Horford. Embiid. Josh Richardson. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Butler into the front court. 2-point advantage. He made his first effort, but not that time. To Richardson. Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot. Well defended. Butler to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. Jimmy Butler, 2 for 3 now here in the first. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Butler, and it's Harris who's able to clear the rebound. Horford to Tobias Harris, curling inside. Simmons, not a good shot there as he misses it. It's the Heat with the possession. Butler. That won't go. To Tobias Harris. The drive. Right to the basket. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Goes to the right side. Butler buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Subbing in for the 76ers, number 19.
Simmons to Tobias Harris. From long range, they snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. To Butler. Nothing going here on that drive. A drive by Butler, but his shot won't fall. Embiid. To Simmons. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That out of his range and no good. Butler into the front court. Counting down towards a minute to play here in a very tight opening quarter. For three, rebound cleared by Philly. And stuffs it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Waiters. Fires the three, and Dion Waiters, good from long range.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Horford. Harris. To Simmons. 4-3. That's not his range. It's no good. Waiters. Throws it down.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Horford. To Tobias Harris. Horford. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
First foul in the last 2 minutes. Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Butler. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Deep three at the buzzer. We played one here at American Airlines Arena with the Heat out in front. Jay and I back to South Florida after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. 1 quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Butler, and he knocks it down.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Goes to the left side. Beyond the arc for 3. Can't connect. Butler to bring it up. It's a 9-point lead. Here's a chance from long range. Fires the 3, and it's good.
Look, I'm not the one to hate. I'm the prime example of a bad decision that turned out well.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Richardson. Going to launch beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended. Dragic with the basketball. Minute gone by in the second quarter. Goran Dragic. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Lets it fly from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
come to you live from sunny Southern California. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams here at Staples Center, the house that Jerry built.
Jerry Buss or Jerry West?
One's a logo, but both, Jay, are legends. The Golden State Warriors begin this game with the basketball. Curry, his first effort off the mark. To Kyle Kuzma. Cousins. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
LeBron James, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 73%. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Curry with the basketball. Down just a couple. Green. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Cauley-Stein powers it through.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
The drive right to the basket. And the rebound belongs to Golden State. Russell with it up top. They trail by 2. For 3. That won't go. Danny Green to James. Danny Green to Cousins. Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. So it stays with the LA Lakers. Bradley. LeBron. Tough matchup with Draymond Green. Willie Cauley-Stein snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Bradley to James. Knocked loose. LeBron James sizing up Draymond Green. Curry. Gets it in the left corner. To Curry. To Russell. Thompson. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
Davis goes to the left side. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Stepping in for the Golden State Warriors, number 22,
James. It's Steph at the controls. Lets it fly from long range. Steph Curry. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Danny Green to Davis. Oh, he had it. Curry into the front court. 2-point advantage. Down low, Cauley Stein. Flushes it home.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
If you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Caldwell Pope to James. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. Can't connect on the first free throw. No good. Missed them both. Thompson to bring it into the front court. 10-6 our score. Fires the 3. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Curry. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
Rondo matched up with the 2-time MVP. Anthony Davis. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket. But he got that one to go.
And finishes strong. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
First one, counted. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip to Caldwell Pope. Oh, had him going there for a second. Rondo to the basket, but he can't finish. Here's Curry with it up top. Leads 4. 4-3. And the Lakers with the rebound. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul #1.
Curry. Well defended. Over the line. Backcourt violation. Green, 4-2. The first quarter's complete. The Warriors with the lead. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
To Caldwell Pope. And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
JaVale McGee to Caldwell Pope. Can't connect from inside. It's Curry controlling the offense. To Green. The pass taken away by the Lakers to Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. He's 2 for 2 now.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Curry into the front court. Leads 5. And a nice finish at the rim.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Bradley, they go down to Davis. Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. So it stays with the LA Lakers. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Oh, they called a foul, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Danny Green to Cousins. Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. So it stays with the LA Lakers. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Steps around the defender and puts it in. Nicely done.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
To Danny Green. Has a look. Pulls up for 2.
The assist from number 11, Avery Bradley.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Down the lane to lay it in.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
James takes aim at Steph Curry. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Bradley. Not that time. He missed it. Curry to bring it up. The lead stands at 9. Fires the 3. He was all over him. LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense and stuffs it home.
Used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
The screen sets him up for 2. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit it.
DeMarcus Cousins swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Swings it to James. A drive, but he can't get it to go.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chippy.
Here comes the screen. Steph lets loose. Off the mark. Well contested. Kuzma to James.
Right.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 3, Anthony Davis.
Russell in a matchup with Quinn Cook. JaVale McGee sends it away. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by D'Angelo Russell. Los Angeles, they have it. Rondo, defended by Steph Curry. And Jay, they call the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. Golden State Warriors are in the penalty.
To Caldwell Pope. Davis. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. The follow won't go either. Deep three at the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Warriors with the lead. Set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. It's Steph Curry with the rock. From long range, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
People do not realize the brilliance of the coaching in this league. The small adjustments made defensively has made all the difference in the second half.
Curry with the basketball. His team up by 7. Beyond the arc for 3. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Thompson. That one off the mark. It's no good. Bradley to Kyle Kuzma. From the painted area, won't go down. Curry into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. To Green. Thompson. To Curry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Avery Bradley. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Thompson shakes free and hits.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
And Avery Bradley, good there on the quick release.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. Steph Curry in a matchup with Boogie. Cauley Stein to Thompson. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Oops, he missed the first one. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Lakers at the controls right now. James. Green always looking for the steal. Bradley. Not done yet. James. To Kyle Kuzma. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Russell to Green. Terrific vision. Thompson. They have to keep him in their grasp.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ballgame.
Down to Cauley Stein. Thompson. That's off the side of the rim, short. Trying to cash in. Green with a shot that won't go down to Thompson. Straight on look. Here's a chance from long range. That's not his range. It's no good. Kuzma. They work it down to Cousins. Baseline drive. DeMarcus Cousins. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Entering the game for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 3, Anthony Davis.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Clay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
LeBron James. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
It's Steph for 2. And it's Davis for the rebound. To James. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
And the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
First one goes down. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Curry has it.
Let's go. Get busy. Get busy. Get busy. Right into it.
Down low, Green. It's a big finish.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Oh, he missed a short one there. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Warriors with a commanding lead. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Almost. Unlucky bounce. Anthony Davis. Looking good. 4 for 5.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Thompson. To Sean Livingston. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Oh, okay. I don't see any more phantom screens like I did in the first half. I actually see people being hit, which opens up three-point shooters to operate off those screens. It's all coming together.
LBJ with it. To Danny Green. Goes to the right side. Bradley. Oh, he hits the three.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Cauley Stein to Green. Warriors with 4 to shoot to Green. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Draymond Green all in one motion. Give it to him for 3.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Davis to Bradley. To Davis. Anthony Davis. He's now 5 for 6.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way.
And this is where I get a chance to see if coaches can change it up. Maybe let one of your players lead the timeout so your team can hear a different voice to keep everybody engaged. Maybe like the Warriors did with Andre Iguodala.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 30,
Curry with the ball for 3, and the rebound taken in by Davis. To Danny Green. And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Cauley Stein. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good for Curry, and the Warriors extend their lead.
Block up. Here you come.
James takes aim at Steph Curry. To Bradley. Davis. Goes reverse to lay it in.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Russell into the front court. Leads 5. To Thompson. Here comes the screen. 2-point shot for Curry. And it's Bradley there to clear the rebound. To Kyle Kuzma. And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Golden State Warriors are in the penalty. Entering the game for Golden State, number 5, Kevon.
Knocked loose. Warriors have it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. James. Can't connect. To James. Lets it fly from long range, and the rebound taken by the Warriors. Here's Curry with it up top. Up 5. To Green. Russell.
1 minute left in the fourth quarter.
Throws it down with the defender all over him.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
James cleans it up. Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town. Wow,
You rhyming right there?
obviously.
Screen coming. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. And count the basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. It's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more chance to stop the clock before the buzzer sounds.
Nominations can be submitted on our team website.
James, down low Green. To Bradley.
Hey, big screen right
To
there, big
Davis.
screen.
He throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Avery Bradley.
Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
It's the Warriors who get the victory as they get a good win on the road. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation